Guys, hello. Guys, hello. Hello. How are we all keeping this fine Sunday afternoon? Are we gassed? Are we buzzed? Because I personally am gassed and buzzed. Holy shit, I'm ready. I'm ready. Just straight off bat, I'm skeptical of Charlton Orient potentially being good enough to keep Leyton Orient at bay. But I also don't think they will. And thinking like next season vibes, I'll just get this straight off my chest. Thinking next season vibes and being selfish, like as you can see down there, all I'm bothered about is bounce when I'm thinking about this game. I want Charlton to go up, just based on the fact that I think they'd been more of a challenge next season. What? Hold on. Oh, you could hear myself twice. Sorry, guys. Apologies, everybody. Sorry, apologies. I'll just wait for it to calm down. Huh. Sorry, everyone. I don't know why my desktop audio is on that. It's because I'm watching I see this chat, that's what it is. Silly me. Right. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm so shit, by the way. As I was saying, I want Charlton to go up just because I think that next season they'll be much more of a threat. I think if Leyton Orient, like, say Charlton do win, Leyton Orient next season are going to be doing note. Yeah, my assistant's garbage. Like, next season, Leyton Orient won't do no. They might lose the manager. Kelman's going to go back. Donnelly will go back. They'll probably lose Beckles and all. Galbraith will leave. They'll be like mid-table side, if that. Whereas, if Charlton stay down, they've got the foundations there, being one of the bigger clubs in division, to be a threat anyway. So, I'm thinking Leyton Orient will win. But I want Charlton to. But I also want Leyton Orient to because of the financial aspect of my bet, personally. Because I got Sunderland first, so I got Sunderland right. I've got Leyton Orient on today, and then I've got Wimbledon tomorrow. I was in-laws after yesterday. Holy shit. Well, I had to refrain myself because we've got like a group chat with like effectively all her family in on that side that are all Sheffield United fans, and then me and her cousin's bloke is a Wednesday fan as well. He's one of the only ones I'll tolerate him. And he's nice. I'll let him off. But the majority of them, everybody in that chat apart from me and him, are Sheffield United fans. So I had to refrain big time from putting something in. I was debating just putting like the Kez photo in. I sent that to Jimmy, Blades Vamble. I just sent him the Kez. And it took him hours to get back to me. But then I didn't put anything in the group until today. Because it's quite a lively chat. And then for the last, I don't know, 16 hours, there's not been one message put in there. And I was like, it's quiet in here, isn't it? It's quiet. Running the math all year. Barnsley crap. Sheffield United are going up. Look at us now. We're both crap. I know 2 Chef Wednesday fans, and it's through Atlas's family. They're the only 2 that I know. All the rest of them can die. Anyway, let's have a look at the shit. Let's have a look at this lineup. Any chance? More or less expected. Gilbert in's quite something. That's quite rogue. Sticking Gilbert in straight away. Quite rogue. Leyton Orient. Williams on bench as well. McCanday on bench. They've got some decent options to come off bench, Leyton Orient. I'm sorry. There's no way Charlton keep a clean sheet against this. There's no way. They will not keep a clean sheet, especially with these 2 stood looking at you. And then also them wings that they've got on bench to come on. I'm sorry. Leyton Orient is scoring here 1,000,000%. 1,000,000% they were scoring here. Also, let's reminisce over yesterday's stuff. I'm allowed to watch this. I think. I'm quite sure I'm allowed to watch this because it's a YouTube video. So if you're streaming it, I think you're fine. I just want to like just relive yesterday. That were a great save, by the way. That were unreal. That did not get the credit that it deserved by you lot in this chat yesterday. That's a freakishly good save. I'm sorry. Look at how far he has to get down there. Is he going to show me it again? You're having me on. That first minute and he's had to scoop it out of his own net effectively. Nah. That's a rate stop. That is such a good save. Oh, this one nuts and all, wasn't it? How fast he gets this. Why is Aimer that fast? It looks like a pudding. Little ball through legs. Oh, my God. That's a really nice goal as well, to be fair. Really nice goal. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Let's have a look at this one. That's quite poor defending as well. But also, like, 15 yards offside. So it's one of them. Yeah, I mean, Patterson can't dive to his left because this fella stood in way. And it's just as simple as that, innit? He can't dive because there's a bloke in his way. It's one of them. It is one of them ones. The game's the game. Show me my ender. Oh, please. The build-up were really nice to this as well. I didn't think they feeded anything. It's a very little ball right corner. Oh, God. He's so good. He's so good. I was convinced they were going to lose, you know. When Sheffield United went 1-0 up, I was absolutely smitten that they were going to lose that. I love VAR in playoff finals. It gets us all, mate. Eventually, swings and roundabouts, it will come and get you too. Don't worry, that's such a good goal, for God's sake. Where's Kiefer Moore's assist? Show me Kiefer Moore's assist. Great little lay off that. What is that about, you know? Miles' finest. That's such a good goal. Oh, God. Absolutely unreal. I can't believe that layoff from Moore. What's he doing there? Wait, I want to see Moore's reaction. Look at him. Oh, Keith. Chief Keith. That's stunning, that, though. That is stunning. Good times, man. Good times. Good times, baby. Right, let me razz this up now that I've not got the desktop audio on. Oh. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. In fact, we've got his bet on as well, though. I'll put it on. Here we go. Oh, you can't even see. So, Sheffield United versus Sunderland. Oh, let me just pull my sign out of the way. Sheffield United versus Sunderland. I picked Sunderland. 2-1 win. We've got Leyton Orient today, and then Wimbledon. We are balling the flip out, boys. Here we go, guys. Carlin. In fact, I need to like lob myself back up here again. One sec, guys. Just one sec. Beer admin. Beer admin and such. Oh, every Sky channel is working on the dodgy stick except Sky Football. I might tie the rope. What the hell? Well, personally, I have got Now TV, which even though it's delayed, it's always reliable. Can't lie, it's always reliable. Oh, true, honestly, true, guys. I did forget about today's sponsor. How silly of me. Today's sponsor is, in fact, Match Bingo. There's a code right there. There's a link at the top of the description. It is a alternative way to have a flutter if you are of the legal age to gamble. Then it's a fantastic alternative. They've got it for Premier League games. They've got it for Champions League final as well. They've got it for darts. You know what I'm saying? It's like light work. And also, if you deposit £5 using my code or the link at the top of the description, you get £10 for free. Free cash. Holy shit balls. Who would not like free cash? Wow. Okay. Moving on. Why is your sponsor not Blue Kit? You all think I'm joking. I'm going to send them an email. Once I've finished my streaming world, tomorrow's the last stream for like a month. I know. Everybody get your tears in now. But do not fret. He will come back. There will be lives and more consistent ones next season. But I'm going to wait till probably end of June, start of July, and then I'll start streaming consistently. But I'm going to be sending a strongly worded email like, guys, I've brought a ridiculous amount of volume to Blue Cat. It's ridiculous. Like, I'm doing it consistently. Pay me. I've seen Jimmy, I've seen Blades Ramble's stream, by the way. 75 ads across bottom at stream. So, you know, next season when I come and I've got rotating ads across, just a humongous ad on screen that moves across. Yeah, you all get ready. You'll all get ready. Cricket watch along. You couldn't pay me enough to watch cricket. Sober. Will you ever stream Football Manager? Cal will be a right laugh. Maybe. I might look into doing like FIFA and Football Manager next. Well, when they come out, obviously next season. I might look into that a little bit. But I won't do it on YouTube. I do it on Twitch. That. Do I have a card for this game? No. League 1 and League 2 player finals aren't on because Opta don't do the stats as well for this as they do for Championship ones. So obviously everybody, any like betting app or literally anything at all uses Opta stats a lot of the time, and then to make it fair, this isn't as good. League 1 and 2. The Championship one's miles better and it's more up to date. FIFA is honking ass. Oh, completely agree. I won't do a career mode. Career mode's ass, mate. I'd do a Barnsley Football Manager, 100%. Have you heard from Jimmy yesterday? Let me get my DMs up and I'll see if I can show it. How do I like? I'll crop my screen a minute. Hold on. This is mine and Jimmy's interaction from yesterday. That's it. After the game, what's that? 17:46. I sent him Kez, and I got that. What's that? 2 hours after. That's my interaction with Jimmy since yesterday. Not a great lot. Who have I got winning? I have got Leyton Orient personally. It's down there, mate. I genuinely think Leyton Orient will win. Like gen up. I think they'll win. Any Barnsley rumours? Not at minute. I know we want that Paul Valentin from Wednesday on a free. Go right back. What else? Dunn's not leaving. Unless somebody comes in with like outrageous money. There's not loads and loads happening yet. We're after some at free. Is like Powdy O'Connor. There's a lot of good centre halves floating about. I think we're looking at Donny's. Him that won't sign a contract at Donny. Right centre back. Because we need someone to go right centre back. We're after Sonny Bradley. Because his contract's finished at Derby. And he's good mates with Orient and Keogh and that. So that's a good thing about having Orient, you know. Oh, not this gimp singing national anthem again. That's a good thing about Orient and Keogh. Like the fresh faces into coaching. They've got a lot of mates that are still footballers, experienced ones that are really good. We'll not get a Dauphin. A Dauphin will go Championship. Could see him going to Wednesday, to be fair. Not a Dauphin. Aluwu, yeah, him. Well, there's Aluwu. Sean Rogan's going to go to Bolton Mike Lux because he's going to be an heavy compensation fee. It might be like 500 grand or something they'll have to pay for him. Wednesday scraps. Mate, you're getting relegated next year. So, you're not getting Molyneux, by the way. I don't think we're even after him. I wanted him. It weren't so much Barnsley wanting him. It were me wanting him. More than anything. But I don't know if he'd fit into this system. He's not fast, is he? He's more of a Grealish type of winger Molyneux, and he likes ball to feet and stuff like that. If we're going to have Dunn as a false nine dropping in, we need pace in behind, like an Humphries or a Jallo or like that Valentin at Wednesday. We need somebody fast. That McCandy, yeah, but thing is, if he's not getting a game for Leyton Orient, respectfully, I don't want him. Unless he comes as a squaddy, like he is here, that'd be fine. I think a Dauphin will go to Wednesday. I don't know if they will. I know nothing about incomings anywhere. Well, I don't know any incomings going to Wednesday. I don't know where a Dauphin could go, but I don't think top League One sides to go after him, and he doesn't have to move. You know what I mean? There's rarely, very, very rarely transfers between South Yorkshire sides. Like what bigger ones? Like both Sheffield and Barnsley. There's very little transfers between them. But any half-decent player at Rotherham just goes to Wednesday. And all the Wednesdays shit cast-offs go to Rotherham. Just like, that's just way of the world round here. Just how it goes. Dunn will go to Luton for yearly transfer. Could see him maybe going for Phillips, maybe. like 1.5, 2 mil. But done, no chance. I think, by the way, I want it to be known right now on 25th of May at 1 p.m. on the dot. I think Sheffield United will 1,000,000% come and take a player from Barnsley this summer. 100%. I don't know who. Like, I don't know who. Because thinking about it, like, would they go for Dunn? Are they going to pay 5 million quid for Dunn as like a Hamer replacement? Because he's nowhere near as good as Hamer. He's a very good footballer, he's hard done. But come on, they need to drop a lot more money than that on an important position like that. I don't think Hamer would go. I can see him going for like a Connell or something as a squaddy maybe. Just drop a couple million quid on somebody that can fill gaps in a couple of different positions. I'm just convinced that maybe I think if Jallo wouldn't have been injured, seriously, Jallo, as soon as he starts again a bit of form for a couple of moments, he'll be gone. He'll be gone. Billy, thank you for £2, mate. 4th time Barnsley Centurions. This guy knows. This is a man that knows. We're about to kick off, by the way. Cheers, Billy, for 2. Kiss. QPR are not getting done. You were linked for 5 seconds. You're not going to drop 5 million quid QPR in one play. Sheffield United will win Championship next season. Disagree. I think Ipswich will. Kelman and done up front for QPR next season. Well, you want to spend £5 million, mate? Be my guest. My man, Jamie. Hello, ladies. Kiss. I think Wilts will go back to Donny. I know that they want him. Like, McCann's been pestering him, Wilkes. But I don't know who else. It won't get sorted. A lot of these frees, they'll not get sorted until transfer window does open anyway. I know you can physically go and get them now if you want to, but I don't think a lot of them will get started and a lot of budgets start being worked around until it actually opens. So once the transfer window opens, I think that's when you'll see movement on a lot of frees. Why do people think Dunn's going to QPR or Oxford? I promise you, he's going nowhere. I absolutely promise you. Regardless of what you think, like, if people think, oh yeah, we'll come and get Dunn for 2 million quid or something, you won't. Barnsley will not sell that man for less than 5 million quid. Regardless if you think he's worth that or not. It's what we value him at, and it's a lot. He ain't going for cheap, mate, I'm telling you. We're about to kick off. Come on, Orient. This is for 2 out of 3. I get like a chuffing 150 quid cash out here if this wins. We're off. Oh, come on, Orient. No, Wrexham won't go up again. I don't think. QPR won't go down, though. No way. Who's in League One? What if I can't be biased and say Barnsley? Luton. I think it'll be Luton, Barnsley, Bolton as an early one next year, honestly. Luton, Barnsley, top 2, Bolton playoffs. QPR get Brash from Eze sale. But will you then go and spend 5 million on one player when you're going to have a massive turnaround of players? And also, he's a Sunderland fan, and he likes being up there. I think if he were to go anywhere, it'd be further north than Barnsley. I don't think he'd want to go and live in London. Don't strike me as a London boy. Hard done. Reading get playoffs. Probably. If I were to pick a very, very early top 6, and let's just say Charlton go up, for example. So Leyton Orient won't be there. You'll have Luton, Barnsley, Bolton. Huddersfield will just with Taylor. In fact, they'll have a new manager. So Luton, Barnsley, Bolton. Huddersfield, Plymouth. Reading or Cardiff. Seriously, Cardiff are not going to be a top 2 chase, I'm telling you. I think Cardiff could be in bother. No, Barnsley and Bolton aren't playing each other in playoffs again. That happening. We're going top 2. Off top of my head, mate, I don't know who that is, Matt. I'm going to do... Well, I've got, like, videos that's scheduled, so... You know what I mean? These will turn into Fids, boys, once it's time. They'll be higher than 14th. Get on! Oh my god, I thought it were on him then. A bit risky that. Leyton Orient are pressing quite high. Very early doors. Wigan top 6 based on what? They are absolutely awful going forward. Awful. You said you had insider knowledge on Vardy's new house a while back. What club do you think is going to next? I don't know. He's getting an house built in Cawthorne, which is like village very close to me. It's full of posh people though. I don't live there, just for record. But he's getting an house built in and around Cawthorne area because he's a Wednesday boy, isn't he? So obviously he lives in Barnsley. But I don't know where his next club will be. It might go somewhere else. Just because he's having it built there, don't mean he's going to live there straight away, does it? That's just his forever house once he's done. That's a card that early. It's got to be a card. I'm surprised. Just because he's third minute, of course that's a card. He stopped counter-attacking. He's quite high there. He's literally shin high. Lucky. Very lucky. No, oh, Stockport will be up there. There's a lot of decent sides next year. I don't think there's many top ones, but there's a lot of decent sides. Mansfield are going down, mate. Seriously. Bubba, thank you for £2, mate. You need a new 11 to get top 2 next season. Disagree. Honestly, disagree. If we'd have had a new defence and kept everything forward of that, would have been chasing for top end properly. We had like, what do we have? Like top, maybe third or fourth most goals scored. And they were playing a 5 back all year. It's a defence that's crap. And that were early injured for the majority of the season. Shepherd, who's probably his best defender on loan at Bradford, who's got promoted. So we're going to have 2 new ones there, plus a new right centre-half that we're going to go and buy or get on a free from someone else. Maybe if it's O'Connor or that Donny lad. Or if we go for a Dauphin, which I don't think we will, but still. It'll be like a full new back 4. Personally. I appreciate it though, Bubba. Thank you very much. He did concede 6 to us. Yeah, that was 10 men for 89 minutes. Well, honestly, I think Lincoln could be in a bit of bother. A little bit of bother. You know, like Bristol Rovers were this time. Because I know when Bristol Rovers going down. I'm not bothered what anybody says. Lincoln are that sort of vibe. Always in and around mid-table, top half, but not good enough to properly get in. Could be in trouble. Losing both his centre-halves. True, yeah, that's a good point from fucking Donald Duck. Barnsley, on XG, Barnsley have got iced. It's just defensively that we're crap again. You're not rate Pines or Dijavinia. Pines is gone because he's not good enough. Dijavinia is crap. Good ball. No, Bishop Rovers will go back up. With Darryl Clark, they'll go back up. League 2 looks weak as piss next year. Rotherham, but why? What have Rotherham got? And to be honest here, what have Rotherham got that makes you think that they could be top 6? No money. One of your best players in Wilkes. You could maybe get him on a free, and he's not going to be on loads of brass. He might be on like five grand or something. He's not going to be on loads, so you couldn't maybe get him. But you've got a very aging squad on big money. And half from a crap. A Dolphins going to leave him on a free. He tore... I think he's torn his Achilles. He's been out for about 5 months, something like that already. I think he misses start of next season, and then he's back. Because then, the way that I've been told that Orion's going to want to set up is that Earl's going to play left back anyway. He's like a centre half in left back, but he's going to play left back Earl, and then him and Gent can sort of fight it out for that position. And then if Gent wins, then Earl and Shepherd can fight out for this one. Do you know what I mean? Left centre half. So there's going to be a lot of changes. What do Barnsley have to show their autos? Attacking football towards the end of the season. We've scored like third or fourth most amount of goals. When Orient swapped to like a front three and wingers, we've been miles better going forward. Like I said, the goal speed from Senzi, it's his defence that's crap, and we're getting a full new one. So we're going to sell Phillips. We're going to get like decent amount of money, like a couple of mil probably for Phillips. Who Orient don't even rate, and he's not been starting him. We cleared a lot of shit out. Like we had a big squad and all of them were shit, so we've cleared a lot of it out already. A couple of loans coming back like new players. We've got a lot of like exciting youth. Happy days. Yeah, it will be like that, Ronald Duck. I think there'll be some half-decent sides that don't even get playoffs in League One next year. This league this time has been terrible. Barnsley, Bolton, Huddersfield, all crap. None of them deserve playoffs. But next season, I think they'll all be better. The three coming down are all going to be in and around like top 8. Obviously, you've got if Charlton don't go up, they'll be up there. Stockport. None at once coming up will properly go for it, I don't think. Donny might break mid-table and Bradford. But Port Vale will be fating. I think they'll be fine as well, by the way, Port Vale. I think the 3 that's going to Portos will all stay up. Good pace. Get on, Orient. Bolton. Does winner today, you think, get relegated next year regardless? Probably. Probably. Depends though, because Oxford went up and nobody, apart from me, guys, nobody thought they'd stay up. But then they just like brought in a full new squad, didn't they? So it depends. You've got to chuck loads of brass in it. It depends who's going to do it. But on the basis of like how they both play, and the fact that I can't see Leyton Orient getting Kelman back, I think they'd both go down anyway. These two. It's going to be an hard league because Birmingham and Wrexham are definitely finishing above these. Whoever wins this game, 1,000,000%. It's tough. I don't think there's not a rivalry between Blades and Barnsley. I don't like them, but it's not a rivalry. Port Vale, best team out of them three that come up. I think Donny are, realistically, and I think Donny have got the players and manager that could warrant them being iced anyway. Yeah, Jurgen Nathan's a baller and all. If Cardiff won't go forever. I thought Cardiff were going to back it for Buckingham. Barnsley, Southall, Leeds more. I dislike Wednesday more, but when it's like league fixture and we're all in the same league, I looked for Leeds first. Leeds is a bigger game when we actually play them, but I dislike Wednesday more. Marginally. Cardiff's got Nathan Jones written all over it if they don't go up. I mean, I agree with you. But then, would Charlton lose the manager in League One to another League One team? That's crazy. Charlton are a big club, man. I guess it's up to Jones, isn't it? And he's been twerking for him before. He wants Cardiff job at some point, doesn't he? Oh yeah, Derby will be fine. You're gonna have, honestly, you're gonna have some big sides going down next year. And I don't say it just because, like, just for beta, because I hate him. Wednesday are in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. I think Preston could be in bother. They've had a big clear out and released a lot of players. But they need to spend some brass. Yeah, but Barnsley aren't one of the biggest teams in Championship when we're in there, are we? Whereas West Brom are. Charlton in this league are one of the biggest ones. No, Digivinho ain't starting next year. I don't. I think we could try and get rid of him. Maybe. Not good enough. Good pace from Orient, lad. Get on. Oh, okay. Now, Watford will probably be fine as well. Even though they're a circus, they spend a decent amount of brass, Watford. Stoke could be in bother. Yeah, but as Charlton are like top end League One sides pushing for promotion, have got same pull anyway for these managers. Because you look at what happens if you get sacked once, you look at where you fall now. Because teams are going for like foreign managers that nobody's ever heard of, aren't they? Look at Paul Warren, for God's sake, he's in League Two. Michael Duff's next job, what's he going to get? Maybe a bottom League One side at a push? Because there's just so many foreign managers in leagues that are like tactically much better than what's here already. Blackburn in trouble? Maybe. With their owners. Maybe. But Ismail's a good gaffer, you know. He gets a lot of stake because he plays a certain way. This will not be with 0-0. Orient have got so much pace on break. This will not be 0-0. Charlton will have to... If Charlton keep an eye line, Leyton Orient will score. No, Derby won't be top 6 at all. I think Derby will be in and around mid-table. Biggest shot next year? Well, I've got a video on that as well. Like, biggest underdog effectively per league. So I'm not getting it away. It's a couple, though. Galbraith is good. Just my new boy, innit? All Man United Academy boys. Anybody that's, like, been in an academy... And say if they get released from under 21s or 23s at a Man United or a Chelsea or something, they're going to be good players in League One or down. They just are, because technically they wouldn't have survived for that long at one of them academies. Do you know what I mean? Like, we got Russell's from Chelsea, technically very gifted. Irby came from Liverpool, technically very gifted. Players from them big academies, they're all as good players. Leicester should get top 6, even with points deduction. I agree with Birmingham. Barnsley, Man United, Barnsley, Man U in Championship. Isn't it crazy that Man United are one place away from having a league fixture against Wrexham? That's mental. That's crazy. Peterborough, no chance losing best players. Oh, Peterborough will be nowhere near the top of League One. Not even close, honestly. They've lost the best 3 players again. It's just sad. I'll tell you, they'll be in trouble. Peterborough will. Because like I've just said, you know about the 3 coming up, autos, I could see all them finishing above Peterborough. Easily. Best away day in League One. Now Plymouth are down, it's them. Yeah, Russell's been balling out. I'd like a new contract for him. But he might not sign it because he got a year left, hasn't he? So just see it out and wait for a champ move, maybe, if we don't go up next year. Yeah, if Leeds finish dead last and Man United go down, I think it's potentially the best Premier League season ever. Oh, Asgard's a player. Asgard, he'll be absolutely stat padding, mate, for Luton next year. Relegated from League One next year. The playoff win. Well, if Walsall get promoted, they'll go down. Wimbledon might be able to sort some out with revenue they're bringing because of part of London they're in. Playoff winner. Peterborough in trouble. Mansfield are in trouble. Exeter could be in trouble. Lincoln, honestly, Lincoln could be losing both, but then they're going to bring Rob Street back, aren't they? But they're going to lose both the centre halves. There's a few, Stevenage maybe. I always think Northampton will be fine, and I think they will again next year. I saw that, Jay, honestly. Early relegation favourites: Sunderland, Burnley, West Ham, Leeds, and Man U. West Ham will be fine. Out of them, honestly, West Ham will be fine. Can't see any relegated sides getting top 6 in Champions League. What? Mate, Ipswich sleepwalk to promotion. Ipswich won't even need to turn up and they'll get promoted. UTB, thank you for the power, my friend. You've not put a message on though. I'll look out for your message. But I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Surprised the Sheffield United fans gave me money after yesterday. Thank you very much. Probably. Probably. See why not. What you reckon about Millwall Saudi links? Hold on, I've got like a lump in my throat from hay fever. It's doing me head in. What do you reckon about Millwall Saudi links? I think it'd be very off-brand. I don't think Millwall fans would like that. Leyton Orient on attack here, by the way. I genuinely don't think Leyton Orient fans would like it. Millwall fans would like it. Oh, decent play that from Orient on Jitbox. I think the thing is, London clubs have got this appeal around them where some Saudi billionaire or something, or whoever these like multi-hundred millionaires or billionaires are, they can just show off to the rich mates, like, look at this club that I've got. And it's not as attractive if it's in Yorkshire, for example, as it is if it's in London. So all these London sides have got this big appeal around them because of that. But I don't think Millwall would accept it, honestly. I think Millwall would put a kick a fuss up if they got all this money in. Because I think they've seen what's happening to, like, you know, these other sides, they're losing their identity. That have got all this money coming into them. And they're not what the club once were. Like, your identity just gets stripped from you. And Millwall are all about that. So, obviously Wednesday would lap it up because they're embarrassing. But they all just turn into, like, especially in London or probably Manchester, anywhere that's got like a major airport smack next to it, you're just going to turn into a tourist attraction. Look at Brentford, for God's sake. There's about 4,000 Brentford fans there that turn up every week and rest of day trippers. You can see Newcastle genuinely fighting for Premier League next season. I'm not joking, Sam. I think if they've got to keep Isaac, though. They've got to keep Isaac, and I think Champions League football's helped that. But he's on a long contract and all. They've got no reason to sell. You know, when people come out with like, oh, who should Arsenal go and get as a striker? And everybody says Isaac. This isn't like Newcastle of old. They've got so much money. Why would they sell him to a direct rival for competitions they're going for? It make no sense. But the midfield, Newcastle's midfield three is arguably one of, if not best in league. Need a little bit more probably on the wings, maybe, and defensively. But they're not far off. They might finish second. Go right side. New owners gave your identity back. Yeah, that's fair, but you're already a massive club, Newcastle, anyway. Like, if you're already averaging 50,000 a week, that's not comparable to Millwall. Like, the smaller side, a big little side like Millwall, would have their identity stripped from them tomorrow. If they had some big Saudi come in and chuck loads of brass at it. Yeah, Liverpool are going for it, to be fair, though. They've sorted the fullbacks for the next like 10 years after losing both from this time. If they go for Verts, one of the best young players in the world, so they'll be fine, Liverpool. Yeah, well, Scott McTominay's scoring loads of goals though, isn't he? Man United misprofiled him for years, and he said it in interviews. Like, I keep being played as a 6 when I'm a 10. Napoli play him in 10, and he's best player in the league. See, I disagree with that about Newcastle struggling with Champions League games. They did first year. When you get Europe straight away, the adjustment's hard. But Newcastle and Villa now, especially, are built for it. They've got massive squads. They make humongous amounts of money. Them two, Newcastle and Villa, are built for European football as well as Premier League one. Whereas Forest, for example, Forest are going to get Europe next season. They will plummet down leagues so fast. They might finish Forest like 14th, 15th next year. They'll not be fighting for Europe again. No chance. Especially if they go decently far. If Forest end up in Europa League, then they'll probably go far. They might be one of favourites. Whoever gets conference is probably going to win it in this country. You'd expect that probably every year. Thought about what Pep said about having a big squad. What did he say? Oh, he likes smaller ones, doesn't he? But he's got players. Pep, he's got the best players in the world that can play multiple positions. You know what I mean? You've got Gvardiol who could play left back, centre half. John could play centre half, CDMs, right back. You've got so many players that can play all over the place if you get injuries or tiredness. At that top level. But Newcastle and Villa and that can't get them players. Only City can. Newcastle will chuck some money at though this summer. Honestly. Nuno gets sacked next season because owner will expect him to go for it again. Could see that, and then they'll probably finish 4th bottom. He's a great player, manager even. Nuno. Come on, Orient, give me a bit of something. It's just a big lump in it from Orient a minute. They're not getting a foot on the ball. Another big lump. What the hell's that about? They had a chance there. They've got... I mean, they're pushing them back a little bit here. I just tried taking him on. You've got all them men further forward and you've tried doing a little meg. Keeps. Oh, he's good defending there. Schumacher taking Bolton up. They'll chuck some brass at it. I think they'll be top 6 defo. And obviously Barnsley going up, so Bolton will as well. Good pace from Kelman there. Can stretch him so fast, you know. Can get you out of some rate trouble. Yeah, but Birmingham, I think, have learnt from the mistake. If they're in and around mid-table at Christmas, they'll keep him. You'd think. Jesus Christ, this ball. Oxford will stay up. Especially if they invest like they did this summer. Feel sorry for you watching this standard of football every week. Mate, ours is worse than this. We finished behind both these. For the majority of the season, it's the worst football I've ever seen Barca play in my life. It's just lumps. Constant lumps. No, mate, Job's a player. No, let's still be top half. Top 6. Even with points deduction, seriously. If they get 15 points off, they'll still get top 6. They're going to have some of the best players in the league still. Chuck loads of money at it and have Russell Martin pulling strings. Like, don't get me wrong, I think he's an horrendous manager and a selfish one that puts his long-term interest rather than clubs first. But he's going to have best players in the league. And when you're playing that football with best players in the league, you're going to finish in top 6. Therefore, Oh, yeah, I'd still rather watch this than Premier League. Defo. But at the same time, this has got VAR in it, so probably not. Allardyce football. Not wrong with that. Kept him in Premier League for years, Bolton. It has been poor, though. It's been a poor start, this. They'll need to clear out anyway. But Leicester are going to have loads of brass, surely. You come down with like 100 million quid. Galbeth's very good. Get on. Get a ball into the box, man. That's all you're playing for. Just do it. And you try playing a little intricate one. That's crap defending. He looks dangerous. Ball. Chuffing hell. Goal kick again. This is ass. Oh, I'm hungry. I might get some like fat old Mackies, you know. Oh, God. What, boys, what shall I get for food? Tell me, someone. Say if after this stream finishes, I go and get food, what shall I get? And I want specifics as well. Don't just say KFC for as an example. I want specifics. I want an exact meal or something to get, please. And I'm gonna take best one on board. Well, let's just start Van Nistelrooy, yeah. Apparently they want Russell Martin. Is what I'm being told. A Chinese mate. It's 1:30. An Indian. What planet am I on? It's 1:30. A Chinese and an Indian. Grow up. 60 nugs from McDonald's. Could get that one. Travis Scott meal. Beans on toast. Oh, honestly, if I've got some spaghetti whips, I might get them. Where have you got that from, Kyle? That sounds mint. Spoons. Toby Carvery. No. I'm not keen on Big Macs, you know. Seriously. The Mark Roberts Urban Burger in Tarn slaps. It does slap. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Nando's. I'm not keen on Nando's either. It's just Nando's is a little bit boring to me. It used to be so much better than what it is. Oh, finish! Charlton are winning free kick. Shit! Has my bet gone? No! No! Tiny goal, that. Tell you what, not bad. Not half bad. Good finish. Oh, got everybody saying goal now. Really, really not bad. It looked like it was tucked it corner from first angle. I hope it doesn't show like an angle behind net though, and it's just gone straight through his hands. I really hope it's not. But you know what's going to happen now, don't you? Boys, you all know what's going to happen now. And in fact, just show me replay that. How's he not stopping that? How's he not stopping that? He's not even gone over the wall. That is shit keeping. Mate, I'm not joking. I thought he were at fault for what were the goal for there? What were it? Stockports. First leg when he got dinked off it, you know, Norwood just like pinged it from a free kick. It was floating for 5 seconds before it landed on his ears, and keeper's just rooted. He's a little bit weak, a little bit of a weak point. He's got to stop that. He has got to stop that goal. Oh yeah, Five Guys is miles better. It's a decent strike, but he's not even gone off at wall. He's got a 4-manner. He's curved it round him. How is keeper not stopping that? Shocking. Come on, Orient. Roberto Carlos didn't go over the wall. Okay, man. Oh, that's rusting all. Oh, no, 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 no. At least he dived. If it were Onana, he'd still be stood. Honestly, I think I could walk over to that and just volley it away. For first time on volley. You don't even need hands. You don't even need to dive. He's curved it round wall from inside. It's showing replay again here. That is terrible. That is absolutely terrible. I can't believe that's gone in. Oh, God, Jones has pointed at Sky again. Fucking hell. Didn't he say he one of the best managers in the world? Him. And now he's like praising Allah for being 1-0 up in a League One playoff final against Leyton Orient. Like, oh my goodness me. He's praising big lad. Ugh. Orient to do Sunderland, I hope, mate. No, what's my bet on? What's my cash out? Oh, down to 20 quid. That's sick. That's sick, that. Yeah, mint. Honestly, mint. Whatever. That's just exactly what I wanted. I'll tell you what, I might get some. I might just order something now to deliver. What should we get? What should we get? No, I'm not doing it. Connor, thank you for the 5, my friend. You might laugh, but Stoke will do much better next season with Robbins and the money we'll get for selling our big players. 12 to 10th range. Buddy, the sooner you accept it, the better. You, my friend, will be sat in 16th. As always, I appreciate the 5 massively. Thank you very much. But you are more deluded than I am. You are lost. Who are these big players that Stoke could sell? For real. I'm not feeling that one. I'm really not feeling it. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much, but I'm not feeling that one. I think you're going to be wrong on that. Which probably means you'll be right because I disagree with you. Come on, Orient, for God's sake. I don't want a burger. Lads, it's 20 to 2. I can't get a burger. Oh, God, you're on about Stokes player. Yo! Oh, I thought you were going to let me take away. Yeah, but if Johansson goes, then they're going down. So. Ah, down the pitch. Oh, my God. Rory Delap's still kicking, isn't he? Baller. Taco Bell's ass. Taco Bell's shit, mate. If you've ever had, what else it's called? What's it called? Honestly, if you've ever been a chef and you like Mexican food and you've had street food chef, you will never be able to have a Taco Bell ever again. Because street food chef wipes its ass with Taco Bell. No, Josh, no. I think they'll finish second bottom. Sunderland. Oh, Freddie, you've missed it, mate. You've missed it. Well, no, DM me on Twitter, Freddie, and I'll sort you out. Why not? I don't want a Greg. There's no Wingstop or Five Guys. I'm in Barnsley. We don't have these, like, cool stuff. Come on, Orient, for God's sake. Oh, he's nippy. That's 7 for Orient. Come on. I do think, honestly, if Charlton had to sit back from second half onwards, I think Leyton Orient will score. You know, like yesterday, Sheffield did it, didn't they? Too early. Sheffield United did it way too early. And then Sunderland broke them down. I think Leyton Orient could break these down. Who's your dark horses to go down from Prem? Man U. But in fact, no, because it won't be allowed. Premier League to come and step in and change rules or something. They won't be allowed to get relegated then. Dark horse to go down. Man U. I still think they're most likely. They're so crap. Like West Ham have got Bowen. You know what I mean? They've got a goal scorer. Man United haven't. I don't think either of these two would survive. No. Why haven't bothered asking for suggestions? I mean, that's a good point, actually, because half of the stuff that is being recommended, I can't even get because it's not in Barnsley. You know what I used to have? What is that ball? First year uni, when I moved out, I was like unbelievably skint. Like after I'd paid as rent and I refused to get a job. That's literally the whole reason I went to uni in the first place, because I didn't want to work at time. And for tea sometimes, because I was that poor, I would just sleep. Only a certain caliber of person's ever done that. I've been that hungry. I've gone to sleep just to try and get rid of it. So I couldn't afford to buy anything. No, if Charlton got 2-0 up, it's not good. Oh, that's alright. I went Chef Allen. And I don't really want to go and drive anywhere afterwards. But I might do it anyway. Sleep for dinner. Should Leeds buy Solomon? They've been paying his wage in champ. They've not been paying him all, have they, surely? Leyton Orient have been crap here. Oh my god. A glass of water for dinner? Thing is, because I only went to Chef, so I could just come up. The reason that we went to Chef, me and my mate originally, is so that we could come home for Barnsley games every other weekend and then get his washing done by his mum's. That's still a thing now, and I've just gone 25. So if I were really like dying to that point, I would just come home for a bit, just to survive. Or Julie would bring care package and keep me alive for a bit. Connell, it's only because I've got them on my bet, because I think they'll win. Which I stand by the way. Leyton have been shit so far, but if they get a decent chance and it falls to Kelman, he's going in. Corner. Like in COVID, so that first COVID we didn't move out for first COVID, I don't think, because it come in summer, didn't it? So we just all moved down from his flats at time. But then second COVID, because we come out here, didn't we? Then went back in. We moved out for that. So we all got COVID in his flat. There were four of us mates. We all got COVID in his flat, so we couldn't even go to shop or anything. We had to quarantine for like a week or 10 days, whatever it were. And we had nothing in. So obviously Julie's my mum, in case you don't know. Julie's brought care package through, like an £100 food shop full of like everything that I need for like 6 years. Brought it all, and then I had like a drawer full of like sweets and stuff. And I used to flog them to me, mate. You know, multi-packs are like Mars bars or something. And it says on it, do like not for individual resale, something along them lines. And I used to flog them. It might have been £2 for 10, something like that. And I used to sell them to my mate for like £3 for one. And he paid because he couldn't go to the shop. Oh, good times. Good times. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. Goal. Well, you're lying. Otherwise, it'd have happened. God, I've got some funny stories. I just need like my brain sparking so that I can remember them. Yeah, but he paid it. That's the thing. He paid £3 for Masba. It's a cold world. Oh. Kelman's touched ball 5 times. Hello. Whereabouts did I live in Chef? Leadmill for the first 2 years, and then Rad Corner at some at Works. I forgot what it was called. Literally, more or less across road from Leadmill in 3rd year. It was never that nice, but we're just like just living with lads. So happy days. Best night out in Chef. I don't like clubbing, me. I hate going clubbing. I prefer a day drink, and if you're going around West Street, it's good. Or Ecky Road's good, and all. There's a lot of like good Irish bars around Chef. What you know about what Titans, bro? That's what I'm saying. Love a Titan. I did business management first year and then swapped to sports journalism. Leadmill Point, mate, is crap. Silverfish everywhere. Right, shithole. Come on, Orient. What? Good turn. Play him. Oh, nearly. Kelman got his first touch on ball in about half an hour. And he's just dangerous, mate. Every time he touches ball, oh, but the passing from Orient has been absolutely terrible. Brian, one day I'm going. One day I'll be going to Ireland. Literally across the road. If I lived, I've said this before, people who live in like Manchester or London are so lucky. If you've got a job that you can get some decent time off in, or if you work for your sensei, if I lived in Manchester, I'd be going on holiday every weekend. I just like, you can get flights for about 20 quid. It's cheap as all. If you go on like lastminute.com or something, you just think, oh, on a Wednesday, or say this weekend, it's a bank holiday. On Thursday, what should we do this weekend? Shall we go and spend fucking 400 quid going out and having a meal and stuff and doing all this shit in his own country? Or just go away for a weekend and do the same thing abroad? I'd never be here on a weekend if I lived in like Manchester. London's a different world, isn't it? Because it's like, it costs you just to breathe down there, but... Orient have got to offer a little bit more. I do think they'll come out and go for it second half, to be fair. Who's by name? I think Leeds will come for him. Could see Wolves, to be fair, as well. Surprised there's loads of empty seats for 2 London sides. Charlton sold out. It's on the Leyton Orient side. And to be fair, West Ham are playing later, so that's half of Leyton Orient's fan base gone. Oh, they're playing. Yeah, West Ham will be away at Ipswich. They'll want to watch that. Yeah, but don't the 8 English people over there, Brian? Around there. Have we got any pets? I've got a cat. My mum and dad have got a cat. I don't associate myself with him. I used to have a dog, but he's dead. So. Oh, yeah, trains in this country. Oh, it's a joke, aren't they? Best chance of staying in Prem. Leeds by a mile, but they still went. What's even to play for in Prem? There's European spots in there, like seeing who gets Champions League. But who cares? I'm not doing a watch on for that, by the way. I was debating it to start with, but I don't care. I don't care in the slightest about what happens in Premier League because it's just a shit dead league. Yeah, rip dog. R.I.P. Dudge. It's been a number of years now. That's really good from Charlton. He's got to be offside. Burnley most chance of staying up because of your defence. You'll finish last. Not respectfully. I think you're too weak in middle and you've got Note up front for Premier League standard. Defensively, very good. But unless you spend all your money on another centre half to go next to a Stev and a 6, then you're done. You know what I mean? Because yeah, you've got like a very good defence at minute, but that defence will turn into a bottom 6 one immediately as soon as you step foot in next league. Which is arse, but it's the way of the warrior, baby. Right, let's do some blue kit. Blue kit, blue kit. Okay, boys. I don't even know you're playing. In fact, I'll do a blue kit and then I'll do my predictions for Prem. Why not? Why not? That's if Twitter decides to load. Some bloke called Loyal Royal has done us one. An EFL knowledge one. Forgot, don't make me sign it. What is this shit, man? Oh my god, we're in straight away. Right. Host game. Host. Boys, are we ready for blue kit? Are we ready for blue kit, guys? Random question order, 20 questions. Host now, later. No, I want to play, guys. Join a game. The code is Bosh 1730926. 1730926. Blue kit, guys. Blue kit. My name is John. I'm going to win today. I finished like 8th yesterday with my highest ever finish. Also, I'm a bit chicken, no one else. Also, if you finish top 3, you know what? Well, you know how it goes now. If you finish top 3, then I'll give you the £5 to go on there. So if you come top 3, you get 15 quid for now, if you are over the age of 18. But the code is 1730926. It's an EFL quiz, guys, on blue kit. Timer, shit. Good call, bud. Really good call. Fantastic from you. Not gonna lie. Fantastic. Really good. Guys, 1730926. Good luck, Louis, my friend. Good luck. We need to compare Prem predictions from start of year. I don't think we do. I think I did half decent with Prem, actually. I might do it as its own vid, that. A Kellogg's ad, where? Guys, you got 10 seconds. 1730926, then I'm starting it. Also, get your answers in before 10 seconds comes up on its timer, because I'm skipping it so that we go through. You have till 10 seconds to get in. Right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you didn't get in, you took too long. All right, here we go. I've won already. I've already won. I won already. Someone's called Cal's dog. Oh, to be fair, this guy's made him 10 seconds anyway, so it's rapid. Really poor from all here. 4! I will convince I won that. I'm on the leaderboard, baby. I'm on the board. I'm on the board. I mean, that's either Burton or Shrewsbury, you'd think. But I think it'll be Burton because they didn't win for ages at the start of the year. I've got it wrong. It's Shrewsbury. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, yeah, fair enough. So I've already lost my questions. Fuck. Come on. Might be Walsall. Oh, I don't know. Please be right. Shit! Oh, I've been on the wrong side of the luck twice. Come on. I want first one there. I've never been West Brom. I want first one there because the answer is Michael Cheek, so I got that one right. Nice. First. Oh shit! Shit! Welcome to Not 101 points there. Let's go. I'm going to imagine it's them just because of time wasting late on in games and the nature of what Wickham are. I've got it wrong. That's fine. I'm surprised it's Bolton. That's just guesswork, that one, though. That's guesswork. That's guesswork. It's not real. What a load of bullshit. Oh my god! I've had some. These are hard. These are difficult. These are difficult. If that's a funny, I'm not gonna be happy. It's got a bit lowest amount, surely. For God's sake! 43-0. Oh, this is difficult, boys. Guys, this is hard. This is hard. We lost 4-0 on to Orient. Oh. I know that one. That's actually right. I got that one right. I got that one right. The answer is Liam Walsh. Okay. Right, a couple of points there. I'm so far behind here. This has been a difficult quiz, boys. This has been difficult. You can't even lie. That's a guess. That's very hard. That's very hard. Oh, just fuck off. 0.5 million out. I'm 0.5 out. This is hard. 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 Oh, good. Nice one. Sewer buddy. It weren't that many. I think I got it wrong again. Yes. Come on. Come on. Come on. How do you think you're playing? Sewer buddy. I know that one. I got that one first, baby. Oh, God, in the 6-2 massacre. Second place. Who the hell got that faster than me there? Oh, got that right. Rip Cal's dog. Callum, how can you cope with Scape and Tobes? Both absolute tools. No, I like them. What the hell? What the hell? That's awful. First again. Right, first and second in the last two questions. Okay, we're racking some points up right now, baby. We're racking some points up. Come on. After looking at what should you do, all of the above, like the video, subscribe to Callum Fowler, join Match Bingo. Loyal Royal. This guy's the man. This guy's the man. This guy's the man. You should like, subscribe, and join Match Bingo using my link and my link only. Guys, very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Loyal Royal. Incredible. Oh, we're building second top goal scorer. It's got to be Zizou. Ryan's top, so it's got to be Zizou. Second, surely to God. It's got to be. I'll tell you what, I'm balling out. These last couple of questions, I've been racking some serious points up here. But I don't know where I am in the grand scheme. It's got to be Den. I'm thinking Den of a Turf Moor because Burnley did have a couple of big scorers. It's still Turf Moor. Shit. I'm thinking Den. There's not been any big games though at Den. Oh. Also become a good Teeny Toast Nose. I think. Who's Wigan? I'm quite sure it's Wigan. Where have Prem predictions been? It's because Scape's gone away. I do need to put my Prem predictions on because we've got them all done. So I need to put them on Twitter so it can be proved. What the hell is that pick? What is that pick? Who's picking? Some of you guys, man. Some of you guys. 2 questions left. Come on, if I have a big one here at end. I don't know. The Exiles, I don't know. Maybe Salford, actually, just thinking about it now. Yeah, or Newport. I'm the man. I'm actually the man. I'm the man. I'm the man. Is that why I'm in total 13th? I'm in 9th. Come on. Big last question here, and I'm on one. What the hell? Oh! Am I up? Barnsley 10 points. Josh Windass and Darren Moore. What the hell is that front three? That's atrocious. That's an awful top three. Boys, if any of you three are over the age of 18, which I highly doubt, then message me and I'll sort you out. I'll tell you what though, boys. Like get this shit out of my way. Get this shit out of my way right now. Get it out of my way. I don't care about the bonus. 5th place, John. You know what, Mickey? Yeah, why not? Just message me. Guys, 5th place over here. Out of 100, 6th place. Baller. I'm a baller. I'm a baller. I am him. I'm absolutely him. I'm him. Maybe that's all we got time for. What we're gonna do right now, actually, is order some food. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What we got? I wish I could share my screen, but I can't because then you'll see where I am. Not that I'm that big that someone would just come to my house, but you never know. You really never know, dear boys. Any deals going? Shall I abuse system and get it for free? Oh, I'm not had a Taco Bell in the longest amount of time. Like so long. I didn't make the quiz. I'm sorry. How is Taco Bell that much these days? You are joking me. I'm not. Oi, I'm not paying that. Like, I'm not paying that much for Taco Bell. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. That's ridiculous. Crispy chicken burrito deluxe box, £13.50. I'm not kidding. That used to be £7 when I were at uni. Oh, why is everything doubled in price in the last 5 years? Are we joking? Taco Bell is shit. You can fuck off, actually. I'm not paying that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I might just drive to Leeds or something after and get something wacky. What can I get? Let's have. I'm googling it. Food places near me. Takeaway. Can I show this without giving them away my exact location? Not really. No, I just can't. Cannot really. Actually, thinking about it. Urban Burgers, but then if I go to Urban Burgers, I've got to get out of my car, and I don't want to get out of my car. I just want to drive through. Food places near me. Drive through. I don't want to get out of my car. I don't want to speak to people. Urban Burgers. It ain't got a fucking drive through. What are we on? What are we on here? What's up? Is it in Wakey that's like funky? Surely Wakey's got something for me. Checky Wakey. Surely. It's a piss take. I might get an Indian delivered. Guys, might get a delivery. I might get an Indian. What car have I got? I've got a Merc baby shit. I've got an A250E. No, I'm not. That's why I'm not putting thing on. If I turned it on like this thing, I'd have been in a hell of a lot of trouble. I'd have had people coming to my door. Guys, give me a tenner. Show your location and we'll bring you Taco Bell. 12 quid for a kebab. What we on here? Like, what's happened to this world? 12 quid for a kebab. Tell you what, I'm going to drop some law on anybody that's in and around Barnsley. If anyone knows what Nasibs were, when I was growing up, right? Again, a village near where Vardy's getting his house built, right? One of them villages around there. I'm not going to say exactly which one because then that's where I live now. Nasibs. When I was growing up, I used to get like 2 quid. Say when I used to go playing out, I might get 2 quid. And normally you just go and get spice and just have that. But they used to have it were like a chicken burger meal thing with chips and a Coke, and it was literally like 2 quid. That same meal now from somewhere like Nasib's would be 12. You know what I mean? Game's gone. Game's absolutely gone. It's not the same. This country's going at dark pan. It's going dark pan. That's a great effort, honestly. That honestly, Bumpercat, not a bad effort. That. Wait, who lives there? We've kicked off, by the way. Just like looking at this. How did you find that? What? How? I mean, that's not where I live, but that's where Nasib's was. How did you find that? I don't know how you find that. How have you found Nasib's, bro? That's mental. Thatcher's Britain, real. Honestly, real. Found Cal's background on Street View. 20 nuggets is 7 quid. It's over. What's the fucking point? Honestly, what's point? 7 quid for 20 nuggets. Fuck me. Yeah, like, a takeaway used to be like working man's dream. It's a rich man's sport now, getting a takeaway. You can't even get a takeaway without like taking a bank loan out. No wonder it's on Klarna. In bag of shit. Oh yeah, mate. 5 chicken select meal with that sour cream. Oh my god. That's what I'm getting after. Okay. Can't get an Indian on me, would. It's just it's a sharing meal, an Indian. Yeah, wages are crap. Just be a TikToker. I'm saying. Or YouTuber these days, actually. McDonald's used to be my plan if I ever went homeless. It's cheaper to go in and eat. Honestly, not a million miles off. I'll tell you what's even more ridiculous. Starbucks and them gigs. Mental. Honestly, we went to a village called Ripponden other day, me and our lass. Our lass. I went there for night to like a restaurant called The Fleece. Like unreal. Oh, that was a hotel. Absolutely stunning place. And we got Starbucks on where. Just listen to what I'm about to say. 2 coffees, 2 like bacon sarnies, and a croissant. Just guess. Just please guess. I'm going to tell you right now because it'll be delayed, so I want it to be known. 2 coffees, 2 bacon sarnie things, and a croissant. £25? It's Starbucks. You could have gone and sat in somewhere for that. 25 quid. Oh my god. It's disgraceful. 25 quid. What are we doing? Rank these 3 villagers. All right, Joseph, I'm waiting. 3 off, give me a 5. Worth price? No. No. The thing is with Starbucks, the caramel iced lattes are so good, and I just can't get over it. It's so nice. So nice. I need to know how to... I might just buy Starbucks like syrup thing in that pot that they have. Might just buy it. I might just cave into capitalism. Lunwood, Cuddiff and Grimethorpe. Best to worst, Cuddiff, Grimy, Lunwood. Lunwood's horrendous. You got that YouTube bread now, though. Yeah, but apart from this month, I've not been ramming sponsors down your throat, boys. That's what it is. You know what it is? Like, when I spawn in on next live after the season's done and I've got 18 sponsors on stream, that's when you'll know. That's when you'll know. He's here again. He's here again. Zach, thank you for the £2, my friend. Told you Orient would go up. Give us DKD. Kiss. And then he puts a kiss on end it kiss. That's not how you play this game, mate. You're supposed to say kiss and not put the kiss on, because that'd be kiss kiss. Come on, Zach. Come on. But thank you, Zach, very much. Appreciated. Appreciated, kiss. At least you aren't doing VPN shite every ad. Yeah, but if I could, I would. Like, boys. If I could, I would have an ad at every single video. Everyone. 100%, mate. It's like a 30-second thing that you can press one button on. You press your right arrow on your keyboard, or you double tap your screen 3 times and it's done. And I get like multiple hundreds of pounds every vid. That's a great deal. That's such a good deal. And then I can afford to do like giveaways and shit then. I'm hoping, to be fair, Football Manager gave me a game for free last year. They just DM'd me on Twitter. I didn't even have to do anything. Or TikTok even. They just DM'd me and just said, hey, mate, do you want Football Manager for free? I'm like, yeah. I played it for years. Yeah, please. And they gave me 2 codes. But last time, when I got it, I didn't think. I didn't have, like, influencer brain then. So I used the code for myself, obviously, and then gave it to my mate. Whereas this time, if they give me a code, I'll do a giveaway for somebody. For one of the live members. To be fair, that could be... Oh, but that's, like, morally not right, is it? If I did giveaways, but it were only for goers. But that's like, morally wrong. Surely. But then that'd be a way for me to... If I were, like, business brain, that'd be more money. Kiss, kiss, kiss. I'm not built for this world. Oh, Beckles has just decked it. That's sad. Have I done that with Football Manager before? No. I've never done anything. They followed me on TikTok. They follow about 10 people or something, and I'm one of them. And obviously I follow them back because I love the game. In fact, let me get my Steam up. Mate, I've clocked some hours into Football Manager before. Let me show you this. Football Manager 2020, 2,500 hours, 798 on that one, 367 on that one, 580 on that one. I have put some hours into Football Manager. I love that. When I were at uni, holy shit. So yeah, they just gave it for free. They just DM'd me on TikTok and gave it. It was great. Top 3 signings that Barnsley should make in summer. We need a right centre back desperately, don't we? So I want Powdy O'Connor, me from Lincoln. I think he'd be a madman. I would like Powdy O'Connor. Thing is, you know what I think we're missing, right? At Tarn, we need a 6 like Norwood. You know, like Stockport I've got. Somebody a bit older, a bit smarter. Because we concede so many goals from midfielders not tracking the runs. So I would like an experienced 6. I would like Leyton, to be fair. He'd be good. I want a right centre half, a 6, and then a right winger that's rapid, personally. But names-wise, I wouldn't know. But their positions, I think we need most. Keeper, I'd imagine we'll go and get Gauchi back. I'd like a right back as well, to be fair. I was playing good down every year. Yeah, but I've had less time as the years have gone on to play it. That's why. I know I'm good to win out of a game this year. When does it come out though? Next one. So it'll be 20. It'll be this for next season, won't it? Leyton's gonna Huddersfield, for God's sake. Mate, I've done it with Barnsley where I've gone up like I've done bounce straight away from League One all the way up. But then after you win league like 5 times in a row, it just gets boring, so you'd start again, don't you? Kid steer. BBS stands for Barnsley bullshit, mate. Like, it's never been good. This November. Oh, yeah, I'll be on that shit. Low on goal, we on too much money. Come on, Orient, I want me bet. Just played for foul Charlton again. But if you did if we did a save and I had it with people in the chat, it'd take hours and hours and hours just to do a simple thing. Like, I've done one before with like 3 of my mates, and it takes a full day to play like 5 games. It takes so long because people take ages doing everything. My man, Louis. Kiss. Saves outside of England are just way better. I like doing the non-league ones. I like going to like National League North and starting from there. But if Amazon weren't willing to pay me, I'm not giving Amazon, one of the richest companies ever, my content for free. No. Why would I let them do that? They didn't even... I'll tell you what, the bloke that emailed me as well for him, for Birmingham documentary, he wanted me to sign something that said I could use all my content, so they could just have everything. They didn't give me specific bits. They didn't tell me specifically what they were going to use, and they offered me nothing. No, you can piss off, man. You're going to make multi-millions off this documentary, and you don't want to pay one of your creators that you're going to steal his content from a bit of brass. That's about die. No chance. Wrexham put it on table straight away. And specifically told me which bits of my content they wanted. Surely free promo. That's what YouTube is. Not as many people are going to watch Birmingham one as they are Wrexham one. I'm not going to watch Birmingham one. I couldn't care less. Come on, Orient. Good defending. His first touch is so bad. Get round him. Go on, Kelman. Oh. He's a player. He feels like one-man band a little bit, Kelman. He's getting him out of shit on his sen. Exactly. What Ash just said. Honestly, exactly. You gotta think. Also, with Wrexham, they told me that they couldn't have my name on screen. This is my only problem with them. They told me that they couldn't have my name on screen because to start with, that were all I wanted. I thought that were in. That were very close. I forgot what I was saying then. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, they told me I couldn't have my name on screen. So I like, for promo, obviously, I want that. And like, no, we can't do it. It's something to do with provider. Like, we're not allowed to do it. And then every time a Wrexham podcast came on, the name were on screen. So, it's just a game, innit? Just how it works. Bunch of dogs. Macclesfield's come out ages ago, though, didn't it? And it was just like the Robbie Savage show. The production on it were crap. Plus, I don't think the older age of production don't understand how like YouTube works and the importance of having like creators that do it naturally on it anyway. I don't think they understand it properly yet. Whereas Wrexham do. Wrexham know it's going to bring different types of audiences in. No, I don't have a manager. Yeah, you build like a network of people that do same stuff as you anyway, so you can just ask people and get like a gauge on what you should be doing a lot of time. Dunny's not going to the Premier League. Yeah, I do have a garden. We're in Barnsley, mate. We're not all living in like skyscrapers and all grass is fake and stuff like that. Just a big old garden up in town. The thing is, the appeal of London would only last with me for like 5 minutes. Like when I went to Leyton Orient away, I went round I think we went round Stretford, I can't remember. Stratford. And it was nice. It were nice and there's a lot of like food options and stuff. There's always stuff to do in there because you're in London. But it's too busy for me. It's way too busy. I think Chef, you could have a look at Dunn. Yeah, I do as well, to be honest. So true, Fred. There are certain like management companies that if you sign with them, what's he doing? If you sign with them, they want 10% of your total revenue. The better ones, like there's agencies that'll take like 10% of like a deal if they find it for you and you accept to do it. They'll take a finder's fee sort of thing. But some of the management companies want 10% of total revenue from everything you do, and they might do no for you. Yeah, the food options would be crazy though. And if you order something on Deliveroo, it'd be there in 12 seconds. Whereas in Barnsley, you order from a selection of 5 things and it takes an hour to come. And it's £5 delivery. I think Manchester's the one. If I were to ever move to a major city, it'd be Manchester. But I won't do it because I love Barnsley. I just love Barnsley, mate. It's the best place ever. Do you think Europe will affect Forest or Palace more next season at Forest? Personally. I think Palace, say if they both end up in Europa League, there should be two at favourites. But Palace have been... Oh, God, Orient a bit bar. Come on. They're up for it, though. Kelman's gone riled up. Forest haven't been in Prem as long as Palace have. And I know they spent the money on, like, a massive squad at start. But they've had to whittle loads of them out, Forest, that aren't good enough anyway. Like, the squad depth isn't that good. Whereas Palace is a little bit better and they could afford to bring players into the league and still survive. Where Forest, I think if they were to change at majority of the side, they'd be fourth bottom. Yeah, there's too much in this country, to be honest. I've always thought that about football teams, you know. That there's too many. Do you not agree? Like, imagine if there weren't... I know this would just end up... This should only benefit like a Super League vibe. But if London were a football club, Manchester, Sheffield, like, for example, like Leeds are, you know what I mean? And Newcastle and Sunderland, if every place just had one side, they'd be huge. And you could whittle it down leagues-wise then. There's a stupid amount in London. But at the same time, because there's that many people in London, most of them are getting huge crowds in now that never have done before. Come on, Orient, for God's sake. I guess that's what made this country so good, though. The pyramid. And the fact that there are so many teams and promotion and relegations from like so many different leagues. Now all it needs, this country, is a regulator in to distribute finance properly and it'll actually be competitive again. That'd be nice. Barnsley won't exist. Well, Barnsley's a place, though. But then at the same time, you just have same teams winning everything. If London were a football club, just what's point? You know what I mean? If London were a football club, they'd sell out like a 300,000 seater stadium. Just stop me my chocolate thing quickly. Yeah, Germany have got best thing because it's still put fans first. That's a foul. Edge at box. Come on, Leyton Orient edge at box free kick. Here we go. God, I love chocolate. I'm such a fat bastard. Premier League end at chance at Pyramid becoming competitive again. I think there'll be a Super League at some point, man. No comment, Ben. I do honestly God think there will be a Super League in next like 5 years. Real Madrid will push for it again soon. Yeah, if Bayern didn't exist, Germany would be like incredible. Because Bayern just coming over everything up. Yeah, mate, exactly, Ash. Super League, it'd be perfect. Come on, Orient. Edge of box free kick. This could be the one. It's in a good spot, that. VAR question mark? Fall to him? That the bloke who took free kick then screaming at ref for VAR for like an handball or something. Man United are going to push for it. Yeah, they are. Thing is, it's only thing that could save some of these teams, like Man United are miles off being a Champions League side again. Miles off. So Super League is the only thing that would save them, really. But then I think you'd also have a legal battle of, like Newcastle and Villa that wouldn't be in it. But I'd think like, well, why not? Because we're finishing Europe for the last 3-4 years. Why shouldn't we be in it? Super League a bit worse thing to happen to football in terms of fan experience, but it'd be catered towards people that just sit on their ass and watch it at home, which is 99% of Premier League anyway. I don't know. I think Man United and that could pull away and get away with it still. Like half the fan base they don't even go to games. Yeah, if Super League would have happened, Barnes would have gone up because they'd have promoted top 6 in Championship at the time. I remember seeing that picture. But that looked like, did you not think that were a competitive league? You couldn't pick a winner out of that. But I don't see how it ends. I do think football's building to be some like, it's building up to something big happening. I think either a humongous club will go bust financially and that'll spark a change in it or something. Or like there might be a season soon where 3 or 4 sides all have points deductions. Because of the amount that they're losing 24/7. It can't be right that every football club in country, barring like 2 or 3, are all losing tens of millions every year. How can that be right? That like Fleetwood lose 6 mil in a year. What? It's a race to the bottom, like financially with some of these teams. Bottom Super League team from each country gets knocked out and winner at biggest main league in each country replace them. Yeah, that'd be a good way. But then you'd have same thing again, like Tottenham and Newcastle, for example, just replacing each other 24/7. That'd actually be a good way. Do a promotion and relegation in top flight of English football. That'd be sick. But then obviously you still compete in your FA Cups and stuff. And Europe for other leagues. That could be a big rebrand, that. That could be where it'd go. Alright, skip tile. Alright, man. Oh, it's just a rushed ball into the box. It's crap. What a bit point in Champions League. It just turned into like Europa League, basically, wouldn't it? Oh, he's fast off his line. Orient keeper there. He's offside anyway. So true, Tyler. Honestly, so true. The truest. Is he offside? Yeah, marginally. I do agree, but then it's like, say if there is a Super League, then how does any club not in the Super League keep their half decent players? It should turn into like a draft. Honestly, if they're gonna make it Super League, seriously, it should be fully Americanized and there's a draft each year. Like Americans with basketball and all that shit. Like, oh, Real Madrid won it, so they get first pick, and you get best players in the world. Stop. Ash, again, completely agree. Football were at its best early to like 2000s, late 2000s going into 2010s. I think football were its absolute best. Everybody says that's prime Barclays because the standard of football were crap tactically. The players were probably better and it were more about individual talent rather than recycling ball 100 times. And also the fact that football were worse and all best footballs went to Spain made pyramid more compact and give smaller teams a chance of doing out. Thing is, though, you know, George, you as a Chelsea fan are in the minority of Chelsea fans. Same as anybody like who said that about Man United? About Jex there. If a Man United fan born in Manchester can't support his club because half your games are played abroad, but that type of fan is in the minuscule minority of Man United fans, so it wouldn't affect the majority of them. You know what I mean? The majority of them are plastics that sit on their ass in other parts of the country, who just want to watch and play against good teams. They're not bothered about the fan experience or the fact that they're playing the games abroad because they don't watch, they don't go. The rest of football will slowly die. I disagree. That'd be like saying no. You could have used that argument years ago about non-league. Non-league now is thriving. Honestly, non-league teams are getting some rate attendances in because people don't want to watch what VAR and stuff like that in person, so they go and watch the local side. That's what FC United and Manchester were years ago. They didn't like what Man United and Premier League were becoming, so they started that. Like non-league's doing really well. Premier's boring. I agree. It doesn't excite me at all like it once did. It don't help that we've had two winners in like 6 years or whatever it is as well. Yeah, the Super League at time where everyone was fuming. And rightfully so, because the idea of it is absolutely embarrassing. Isn't it? Like, in grand scheme of things, the idea of the Super League is disgusting. But I think for the greater good of football and pyramid, it should happen. Now. And you know Man United thinking about this 100,000 seater stadium? It'd be full for the first year, maybe. You know when people just want to go and look at this big stadium? After that, they'd have like 30,000 empty seats constantly. But there's only so many people you can get into Manchester Airport in and out on a weekend. There's only so many people that are willing to pay 150 quid for one ticket against Bournemouth at home. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, Vimal will go straight into squad. I don't think he'll start, but he'll be straight in there. I still watch Prem, but I just think it's crap. Like, I'll not be watching any games at 4 after this game's done. I'll not be watching any of them. I couldn't care less. Waiting list for season tickets, but that's because season tickets are good value for money. An individual ticket being 100 quid plus to sit up in Evans and watch wank football against a nothing side. People only pay that for so long. I also think they'll try and reduce the amount of season tickets that you can have. Just to try and get more people to fleece them. There's not that many in Barnsley now. There's not that many like Man United tops. There were when I was growing up, but there's not as many now. There's a couple of Leeds fans getting a bit brave though. But that won't last long. Yeah, I enjoyed watching Barca in Champions League. It's exciting. This game's been asked, by the way. Come on, Orient. There's 15 minutes left. Leeds fans are everywhere just because they were decent in the 70s. It's like majority of people like Liverpool. Come on. Get it in. He's so one-footed him. It's a shit cross again. Come on, Orient. I need a late winner here. Or just a late equaliser at least. I need something. Oh, yeah. No kids now growing up as Man United fans. You know, ones that don't have any, like, connection to football already. Like, the dad doesn't support football, for example. He's not into it. If a kid's like football now, they're a Man City fan. Yeah, Leeds, obviously I hate them, and I don't understand why a lot of people do, really. But for the size that they are, the recent history, like the last 30 years, is embarrassing. They're a one-team city. The neighbouring club is Bradford and Huddersfield. They've got nothing above them. They've got all of York, all of Wakey. Like, they should have had a 60k seater years ago, Leeds. But they've just been crap for decades. I think they've been unlucky with timing, though, to be fair. Just the amount of money that's in it now. What a ball. Find him. That's some rate play. Oh my god, the good play that from Orient. I agree with that. Great splodge. I agree with that. Honestly, especially in lower leagues, I think Championship and lower, they'll start pushing individual quality and wingers again rather than a back five. Yeah, if Leeds had stayed up last time they went down, I think they'd have still been there. I don't think either of these two will stay up personally, but it depends how much they spend. That's Charlton, Leyton, Orient. Because I said the same thing about Oxford dinner, so I would have thought Oxford had dropped that much brass. I've got another chocolate thing, by the way, so I'm just going to mute my mic a sec while I eat it so you can't hear me going. Hey guys, I'm back. I was surprised to see Norwich break the yo-yo cycle and be shit. Them and Fulham have gone other way, haven't they? Norwich and Fulham always yo-yoing. Fulham are now mid-table Prem side forever chasing Europe. Norwich won't go up again under current regime. He's a character, Nathan Jones. He plays it well. You sound bored. I'm watching this game, mate. That's why. I'm just watching this, Greg from Carrots. I'll tell you what, though. Like I said, I want Leyton Orient to go up financially for my bet. But if Charlton do go up, I'm happy. For a Barnsley perspective, I'm happy. Because it's one of the biggest sides in the league gone, and Leyton Orient will do naught next year. They'll not be a threat. So it's making top end at league weaker if Charlton go up. Who's a dark horse in champ next season? I mean Birmingham, but people are catching on to Birmingham a bit. Millwall, telling you. Honest to God, Millwall. Who else could do something? QPR could go one or two ways. It just depends how much brass they're spending summer. In fact, no, not with Cifuentes now, actually. Going. I disagree, but what I just said. Oh, yeah. That with Pomp is right. Same way as all. Same with Leeds and Sunderland, two biggest clubs in EFL. They're coming down. What's the point? Blackburn won't be top 6. Yeah, I have seen odds. Birmingham 4th favourite is nuts. They're good. They're not that good. They're not 4th favourite warranted good. Leicester are like 7th. I know they're thinking points deduction. But Leicester that low. I didn't see Millwall in that top like 6. Telling you. Millwall, playoffs next year. Swansea, yeah, but they're going to lose Harry Darling, aren't they, on a free to Wrexham, probably. So, League One dark horse. Reading could be a shout. Barnsley. But I don't think we're a dark horse. I think we're the light horse, if anything, Barnsley. We're just glaringly obvious in your face as that we're going to win it. Reading could be a shout. I don't think any at mid-tables are due out. Personally, next year. If Wrexham were to go up, they get absolutely spanned. That's a different level of That's a different level of finance. And if you relegated sides, they'll bounce back. Luton, you'd imagine, will definitely go back up. I'm not buying it with Plymouth, me. I'm honest to God not buying it with Plymouth. I just think losing the manager is going to be big for him. Mansfield, mate, I'm telling you, Mansfield are going to be closer to the bottom 4 than mid-table. Mansfield are in big trouble. Rovers will come straight back up, yeah. Middlesbrough need to sack Carrick and they've not done it yet. Otherwise, there could be a Preston. How far could Palace go in Europe? They're in Europa League, aren't they? The standard's not that good. It just depends on if some superpower ends up coming out at Champions League quite early and end up in Europa League, then they might get stiffed by that. But on base of it, Palace and Forest, if that's what it is, Palace and whoever goes into Europa League from this country, you'd imagine is going to be one of favourites straight away. Lincoln will be bottom half. He's got a tinny at ground him. No, Charlton fan with a tinny in stands. What? They don't drop down? Really? They just ruin this shit, don't they? Like, well, on base of it then. Oh, yeah, of course they've done. But on base of it then, Palace won at favourites easily. I'm trying to think if I don't obviously watch foreign leagues, but I'm trying to think if there's any huge clubs that's finished like fifth in Germany or Italy or something. But you'd imagine Palace could beat any of them, really. Where's Ref gone? Ref just walked off pitch. What? Bradford's the average age of that squad's too old. League One, it's still a shit league, don't get me wrong, but there's much more football being played at top end of League One that I think Bradford can cope with. Dortmund Europa League, honest to God, I mean, I can't remember watching Dortmund, really. Roma. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Roma would be a good one. Ref's had enough. Ref's had enough. What's happening? What is going on? Is it a new ref? I don't get what's happening. I literally don't understand what's happening. A comms issue. This is odd. This is very odd. Is there any football on tomorrow after the League 2 final? No, it's just that. I don't know what's going on here. Bro was fed up. Hypothetically, how far could a top championship club go in Conference League? On God himself, I think they could get to semis at least. Especially, they could get out of groups easily. Chelsea have put the second team out every single game at tournament and they've won every game. You know what I mean? And I know it's Chelsea run about here, but who's even gone far in Europa League? Betis have gone far. Obviously, they beat championship sides in final. But some other ones, like whoever the L... let me look. Conference League. Oh, bloody hell, nearly. Table. Victoria? No idea. Fiorentina, big side. I'm being serious now. Everybody on this list here, I would expect a championship side to beat. Hearts, for God's sake. Barnsley beat Hearts with their eyes shut and Barnsley shit. Come on. And Hearts have lost out on going through on goal difference. On a real, I think a championship side, a decent championship side, Shamrock Rovers, a decent championship side should be top 8, really. I'd say. Just do it for a booster. Yeah, Cardiff with Des could be good. But they'd have to chuck some brass at it, and it's going to be a big turnaround for Cardiff, you know. Going to be losing a lot of players. And you're going to have to get rid of a lot of players and all. We're just not being good enough. It's a big change. When you're a bigger side that comes down, it's a lot of change at once. Birmingham have made it look so easy just because of the money they've got. But you look at other big sides that's been down before. Like Wednesday didn't get out first time. Sunderland were in here a couple of years. Portsmouth, Bolton, Barnsley, Charlton, Blackpool. There's ex-Prem sides that have come down and just got stuck. Huddersfield. It's not a free ride League One as it once was. Honestly, when we first got relegated in like 2015 or something, or the second time we got relegated, and then I knew we were going to just take piss and come back up, and we got like 93 points, come second. Best year I've had supporting this team. It was so good to watch, and it was just a laugh. It weren't like a, oh, how we're going to win today. It just felt like how many we're going to score more than anything. Because it was just that big, the gap. Like, from a decent champ side that had been relegated, it was just a piece of piss. But now, honestly, it's a tough league to get out of. I don't think it's a tough league to finish top 6 in. But I think it's tough to go. Because you've got a lot of change to make in, what, a couple of months. Yeah, Burton survived in champ first year and all. I think winner at Papa John should go in at me in conference. Peterborough going round Europe. Jesus. Mate, yeah. For match-going fans for Chelsea, they've had a right laugh. That's the dream. I don't want Barnsley to be in Champions League or something like stupid. If we ever somehow blag us way to that conference thing, oh my God. That is what dreams are made of. You get at least 4 European away days in group. Then if you keep going, you keep getting more and more and more to places that you'd never ever think of going in your life. Donny and Yeovil in Championship. Like 2010, that. Something like that. 11, 12, in and around there. There's 11 minutes at a time. And it is still 1-0 to Charlton. Away locations be crap. Yeah, but you've got to be realistic that you're not going to take like 10,000 away, are you? You might get 1,000. You know what? I just know if Barnsley were to ever get in there, we'd have Shamrock Rovers, Hearts, some stupid Welsh side. We'd get all shittens. You won't get Hearts at UK. I thought you have 8 fixtures, don't you? That's a foul. Come on, Orient. Please. Give me something. Whatever happens here, I'm happy. Honestly, whatever happens here, I am happy. Oh, it's fallen over at last. Conference has 6. Oh. I don't want Orient just for a bet. Honestly, just for a bet. Logically, for Barnsley, I want Charlton to go up. Exactly. I agree with the great splodge. Cardiff, if they have Des, they'd finish top 6. You'd think. Still don't think they'll be top 2 though. Even if they get Des. Oh, there's no way Callum Robinson is staying in League One. Surely. They're gonna lose some of the better players. Do you think Sunderland will spend all the playoff money and go down like Ipswich? Yeah. But that's what you gotta do. Andy, I agree. I'll tell you what, I wish I got to see us do that. Why were I born in 2000? Oh, God. So close to greatness. Missed Premier League by a couple years. Championship playoff final loss. It could have been so different. And look at us now, for God's sake. We're going up next year, Lachlan. Just believe. Just believe in us, mate. It don't matter. You don't have to use logic. Just believe. They've got 7 minutes. Orient to do something. But they've honestly, They've not had a real clear-cut chance all game, really. It's 11 minutes at a time. They've hit bar and they've been unlucky with that deflection, but they've not really brought Charlton down at all, have they? You could drill that into him there. Oh, God. They are, I'll tell you what, you've got to give it to Charlton. They're defensively structured really well. They are good at back. I know they set out to do it, but still, the structure's really impressive. Norwich won't go down. They've got too much brass. And they'll have too much brass, even if, like, sell Sanj and Sargent. You've got a crap League One defence, but still. Come on, Orient. You know what, Ash? Yeah. If you meant we could come straight back up, yeah. I think we'll go up. Seriously, I think we'll go up. Kelman's, he's not been in game, really. They've not got him involved. But in few touches that he's had, he has made a little bit of something happen. They've just not got him on ball enough. And I'll tell you what, the crossing's been terrible and all. Terrible. Oxford, Charlton and Hull to go down. Oxford will be fine. Hull will probably be fine. And Wednesday going down. So, is an equaliser coming? I doubt it. I hope so, but I doubt it. Mate, if Birmingham you go to 1, if Barnsley get there, I'm going to every single game ever. I've said this before. If Barnsley are to get back to Premier League ever at some point, if we could have Southampton away on a Monday at 12, and I'm going. I'm doing every single one. Even cup games and lot, don't care. I'm following Barnsley home and away to ends of earth if we get in Premier League ever. Andy, I promise you, I said same thing other day. You look at like the successful periods that Barnsley have had. Like Alan Clark, obviously, obviously I weren't born. I wouldn't even thought about being born then. And like the life that he gave then, and then what? Danny Wilson were a player turned manager that got us promoted. Orient, same vibe. Honestly, same vibe. He's our Wilder. Roll don't want to be there though, does it, Wednesday? That's your problem. You've got a problem of players and manager not wanting to be at club. Oh yeah, mate, QPR. Kelman will be stood up front for your first game. You'd hope so anyway, because they're right for it. Leyton Orient free kick. Wilder version 1 or version 2. Well, he got promoted in both versions. No, he didn't. I'll have version 1. So real journeyman. Middlesbrough go for roll. That'd be a good fit. That'd be a very good fit. Come on, Orient, for God's sake. What they got now? 4 minutes left? Just over? Well, just under even, like 3.5 minutes left. Free kick, edge at box. Decent chance to put a cross in, which they've not done once all game. Put a decent cross in. They've got to this position a few times, but not put it in. Come on. Please. It's so floaty. Oh, keeper's come out and grabbed it. The final ball from Leyton Orient today has been awful. It's been so poor. So poor. Like, there's no one-front ball. You're just asking keeper to come and pick it up. Keeper! I don't want that Yengi. I've seen a lot of Portsmouth fans have said that. I know he's not had loads of chances, but he's like 25, man. And we don't need a striker. We've got done. We need wingers. Come on, Orient. For God's sake, they've got 2 minutes left. Please. Decent ball. Oh, I thought they were going to loop him. I really thought they were going to loop him. That was best ball they've put in all day. 0-2 in predictions. I had Sunderland on my bet. What do you mean? What do you mean? That Huddersfield one's nuts looking at Lee Grant. Minute and 10 seconds left. Thing is, we don't need a striker. Langstaff would just sit on bench. It'd be pointless. We need wingers. We need fast, direct fit wingers. Obviously, if Dunn leaves, then we need a striker, but I don't think he will. Nice and strong that from that lad. Come on, Orient, for God's sake, you've got 1 minute. I've got it out wide here. Come on, one decent ball. It's shit. The crossing's been awful. Final third's been so bad. Another crap ball. Straight at keeper again. They've not deserved out here. Leyton Orient have deserved nothing. Nothing. I mean, these are both crap. But Charlton have come and done a job on him again. All 3 games he's got it bang on. It's about to finish, I think. I think once he's kicked this up, they've got one more chance and then it's done. Oh my God, I thought he was going to smack that then. They might get one more crossing, maybe. Decent turn. Get it out wide then. How long are you taking? They're taking piss. They've done it. Oh, it's done. Charlton are promoted. Well, that's my bet gone. But I'll tell you what, they deserve that. They deserve it, because Leyton Orient were absolutely shit. It weren't so much about Charlton being good there. They've defended well, they've come and done a job. They're structured really nice. But Leyton Orient have done nothing all game. They've had so many chances to put an half-decent ball into a box. And they've been crap. The crossing's just been terrible. Absolutely terrible. But you know what? Charlton, nice. Good on them. Big club, deserve it. It was a shit game. Like a terribly shit game, but they deserve that. Oh well. You know what? Let's think about next season, boys. Let's have a look down there. Next season, 100 points to handball. Charlton, one of the bigger clubs in division, gone. Happy days. Happy days. 22nd next year. Thing is, you know, for the bigger sides in League One, it's not even some like big celebration when you get promoted. It's just relief that it's done. It's just like, oh, thank God it's over. Thank God it's over. For at least a year we're out of here. Thank God. But boys, that's that. That's that. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. As always, I thank you very much for being around and watching. Anybody that's donated, I appreciate you massively. Anybody that just sits and chats and talks footy all day and happy days. Anybody that just lurks, don't put anything in, but you got me on. Boys, appreciate it very much. Shit game. Really crap game. But an enjoyable experience nonetheless, because I'm talking to the lads very much. Very much love. Very much kiss. Thank you as always, boys. And tomorrow is the last one. Tomorrow, Championship... no, not Championship. Tomorrow, League 2 playoff final. And then that's it. That's the last live for about a month. So, absolute pleasure. Love you all. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, my lover. Well, it's 3 o'clock kickoff, so I think I'll be live at like 15 minutes before kickoff. But then at the same time, I'll just have like, it'll be on there so you can be in the waiting room type thing. You know what I'm saying? Discord, I'm gonna sort that out once the game is done tomorrow.